Well, welcome to the very first major trade alert from TBT. Let's get right into it. Let's waste no time at all. This is Solana's daily chart. You'll notice right away that my stochastic RSI at the bottom looks a little funny. This is the weekly stochastic RSI on the daily Solana chart. Now you can see, speaking of momentum, we had one of those crosses down here at around $19. What did we do? We rode this trend line all the way up to an eventual top right here of around 130, somewhere close to 130. And then we pulled back because we had a cross down, so momentum was to the downside. And what did we do? Well, we fell below this major line that supported us. And we bounced right here at around $78. Then, that's not all. We came right back up. And then we came back up again, rejected for a second time. But now we have breaking news. We have now reclaimed this line and confirmed above. So what does this mean? Well, in the very short term, this might not mean a lot because we have some resistance at around 140 more evident on the weekly chart. However, weekly stochastic RSI crosses don't tell you what's going to happen today or tomorrow. It tells you what's going to happen in the next several weeks. And the next several weeks, it's likely that we're going to be having a lot of bullish momentum coming into Solana here. Because what did we do this last week? We spiked right up. What can we expect for this stochastic RSI to do tomorrow when this closes? Because remember, it's the weekly chart. This is going to spike right up. It's going to tell us, okay, we have a lot of momentum on Solana here. Weekly chart for Solana now. You might be wondering, why am I telling you about this stochastic RSI cross? It must happen all the time. No, it doesn't. It's not a common thing. But when it does happen, it brings in crazy bullish price action. Look at this. We crossed right here over the 2020. What did we do? 77 to 143. We crossed here over the 2020 when we went on this run from 25 to 47. All these crosses have had crazy gains. The lowest is like just under a double in price. This is not something to play around with. It has major implications. So where can we expect this one that's about to happen or has happened already, as long as we close around here tomorrow, to take us in price? We can see that there's very minor resistance in between this level, but nothing that should hold us back if this happens to go up over the 80-80. If this just goes up, if our momentum goes up, it's a lot stronger than any minor resistance in here. So my price target for this Solana trade is around $200, psychological level and technical level here. You can see there was some resistance. Let's get out a fib tool here, take it from the highs to the low. You can see it's at the 7-8 level perfectly. But also, you got to watch out at around 165-ish. There's also going to be more minor resistance here. That's the golden pocket in between 163 and 172-ish. That's going to be a golden pocket zone, so we have to be careful there. So it's not like there's not resistance all the way up to 200. It's just likely that this cross will give us the strength to eventually break it, to consolidate at these areas and break it. 140, there might be some consolidation here. As long as we hold those daily chart levels, it should be fine. And now the absolute max upside I see on Solana right now is the all-time high at around 260. It could go higher, but it also could not make it there. So just continue to watch the technicals. I'm not necessarily telling you to buy. I'm not necessarily telling you to sell. there's not necessarily going to be a video. Sell your Solana now. That's not going to happen. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm just telling you what's probable to happen in Solana over the next several weeks. And this is what I see.
Money